New at 6, Tuscaloosa County's district attorney says a shortage of staff, specifically attorneys in his office, is having an impact on their ability to prosecute cases. Hayes Webb says, for instance, the case involving the shooting and killing of this man, Tuscaloosa police officer Darnell Cousette. Remember, it happened back in 2019? He says this case would have been resolved by now if his office was fully staffed, but it's not. And Brian Henry's live from Tuscaloosa County's courthouse with how long of a delay we're looking at here, Brian.
Well, Jonathan, District Attorney Hayes Webb says he needs at least 5 more attorneys and added the additional lawyers could go a long way in getting so many of these cases backlogged here resolved.
Really at a bare minimum, we need 16.
The reality is District Attorney Hayes Webb is operating with 11 prosecutors, including him, and they are loaded up with cases.
Our lawyers have between 500 and 600 felony cases apiece.
To put this in perspective, consider capital murder suspect Luther Watkins, charged with the murder of Tuscaloosa City police officer Darnell Cousette in July of 2019. Luther Watkins remains in jail 5 years later. No trial yet. Webb says if he had a full staff, this case might have been resolved by now.
Yeah, potentially. And again, I just hate to say, any case, this is what I'm comfortable saying, is that I think we would have, with 3 lawyers per courtroom, instead of the norm 2, we would be moving, again, hundreds of more cases per year.
The office gets about 1/3 of its funding from the state. The rest is a combination of court costs, the county commission, and cities like Tuscaloosa and Northport. The starting pay for a new attorney, $60,000, and therein lies the crux of it all. They often leave after gaining valuable experience in the courtroom.
Yeah, the reason we're here is because we've got great folks who keep getting plucked away, because they've gotten great experience, and I think that we've done a really good job of hiring. This is a recent phenomenon when we're down this low.
Just in the last year or so, according to District Attorney Hayes Webb, he's lost 6 attorneys. However,
we've already gotten lined up another 4 or 5 lawyers on the way.
Webb says the DA Association is working with state lawmakers on retention.
The goal is to change and put them into what's called Tier 1 instead of Tier 2 state retirement.
For now, it's one case at a time for Hayes Webb and his limited staff, giving new credence to justice may be delayed, but never denied. And Hayes Webb says his office averages between 2,500 to 3,500 new felony cases per year. In Tuscaloosa, Brian Henry, WBRC Fox 6 News on your